Beloved soul, do you ever wonder why you're led to moments of solitude, times when the world seems quiet and you find yourself alone? Maybe you've felt an ache, a longing for connection, and yet, there you are, with only your own heartbeat as company. It can be so easy to misunderstand these moments, to feel like they're a form of punishment. But in truth, they are a blessing in disguise. You're being guided, gently and lovingly, toward your deepest purpose, and the path of solitude is part of this divine plan. Imagine for a moment that every person and every experience you've encountered is like a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. Some strokes are vibrant, others are dark, some subtle, others bold. When you're constantly surrounded by the noise and opinions of others, it's like trying to admire a beautiful painting while someone else is directing your gaze. In solitude, though, you finally have the space to step back, to see the full picture, to realize what it's been leading up to. This is the essence of being alone, a time for reflection, for understanding, for seeing clearly without interference. Your journey toward purpose requires that you dive deeper within yourself, a place no one else can guide you. In these quiet moments, you may feel your soul calling to you, whispering truths that can only be heard when everything else fades away. This is why being alone is so important. It's in the silence that your own voice, your truest desires, begin to emerge. The dreams that were once buried under the weight of others' expectations start to rise up, begging for your attention. This is a sacred time to listen, to honor those inner longings, and to realize that they are not accidental. They are guiding you to your divine purpose. Think about how, when we're surrounded by people, we often play roles. We become who we think we're supposed to be, who others want us to be. But in solitude, there is no need for masks. There is no performance, no expectation. You are simply you. The essence of your being, raw and unfiltered, comes to the surface, and in that authenticity lies the core of your purpose. Being alone gives you the courage to face yourself, to embrace all that you are without the need for external validation. This isn't always easy. Sometimes solitude brings up feelings and memories we'd rather avoid. But each of these emotions, even the painful ones, are like guiding stars, pointing you toward healing and deeper understanding. Every soul's purpose is unique, a blend of experiences, dreams, and abilities that no one else can replicate. Yet, to find it, you must learn to hear your inner guidance. It's like tuning into a delicate radio frequency that can only be heard in stillness. This is why the universe often calls you to times of being alone, so you can learn to trust your own intuition, to recognize that you hold all the answers within. There is a peace that comes when you realize that you are enough just as you are, that the journey you're on is unfolding exactly as it's meant to, and that your purpose doesn't rely on anyone else but you. In these sacred times, you also become aware of your strengths. When you face challenges alone, you learn resilience. You discover abilities you didn't know you had, find solutions you didn't know existed, and as you overcome each trial, your purpose becomes clearer. Perhaps you realize you're meant to be a healer because you've learned to heal yourself, or maybe you feel called to guide others because you've walked the path of self-discovery. Whatever it is, your purpose emerges naturally from the experiences you embrace alone. It's as if the solitude molds you, like a sculptor chiseling away at stone to reveal the masterpiece within. Being alone also allows you to connect with the divine in a way that is deeply personal. When you remove distractions, you can feel the presence of something greater, something guiding and loving. You may call it God, the universe, or simply love, But in solitude, this connection becomes undeniable. You start to see signs, feel nudges, experience synchronicities that confirm you are not alone in your journey. This relationship with the divine nurtures your purpose, fills you with strength, and reminds you that even in your solitude, you are profoundly supported. As time goes on, you may find that the solitude you once resisted becomes something you cherish. You realize that these moments are where your soul breathes, where you recharge, where you remember why you're here. You become more discerning about who you allow into your life, valuing relationships that honor your purpose rather than distract from it. You're no longer afraid of being alone because you understand that it's in these moments that you are closest to the truth of who you are. Your purpose becomes like a light within, guiding you through life, illuminating your path. So if you ever find yourself alone, dear one, know that it's not by accident. You are being given a precious opportunity to align with your deepest self. Embrace it. Let it teach you, heal you, and guide you. Solitude is not something to escape, but something to welcome, because within it lies the map to your greatest destiny. And know that every step of the way, you are loved, cherished, and watched over. This journey to purpose is yours alone, but you are never truly alone. The angels walk beside you, holding your hand as you discover the beautiful truth of who you are meant to be.